Alright, so we had a delivery, and this is a bunch of awesome studio stuff. As you can see, we've got some LED light panels. This is from Studio Works in Melbourne.
Jazza said, well, they don't seem like eBay lights.
No.
I didn't want to get eBay lights.
No. Wow.
I was just telling Jazza, I have this theory now that, and I know people will probably disagree with me, and good on you if you found something that isn't crap, but my theory is everything left on eBay nowadays is crap because everyone has their own web shop. So every time I've bought something off eBay lately, it's come and it's been, oh my God, terrible.
The lights like this on eBay, I think they were smaller, but also the filters were screw-in. You had to like screw 4 things in. But this is magnetized. Look at that. Click. Oh, very cool. Ready?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's very bright. Glad I'm looking through a camera. Sorry, everybody.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Josh, that's really going to light up stuff, isn't it?
Well, that's the point of them.
I suppose. Maybe. Is it the point of lights? I guess it is.
I think it is. It's a tungsten filter.
Is that your soft focus? Is that your Barbara Streisand moment?
What is what?
That one.
This?
Yeah.
No, well, this is to make it so it's not like super cold, but
yeah, to make you look, you know, better.
Yeah. What do you mean better? Do it again.
No, I'm not looking directly at the sun.
That's awesome. Alrighty.
They're not eBay lights.
No.
Honestly, like, okay, tell our eBay stories. Firstly, we got the bollards with no weighting in, so they just fell over when we got them for a meetup.
That was shocking, yeah.
And so when you connected them with their like retractable tape, they just all fell down like dominoes because they had no weights in the bottom of them. And then we got, do you remember the balsa wood bench?
Oh my goodness, yeah. It was supposed to be like
just came in like wood chips.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, it was not a bench. We're staying away from eBay for the studio.
So these are from a proper...
This is from a proper
lighting
studio
shop.
and lighting shop, and the cool thing.
Thanks to you guys,
exactly.
We no longer have to resort to balsa wood benches.
Yeah, because like this is stuff that obviously wasn't in the crowdfunding.
It comes with like
thing,
a case,
and we couldn't have got this stuff without you. But this is what I keep talking about: rails and pantographs. This big long box.
Are the pantographs here somewhere?
I think this is pantographs because there's 4 boxes, and it doesn't matter. I'm assuming that they're a bit beat up because it's solid stuff inside.
That's okay, just break the box.
There we go. Okay, this is
a pentagraph, as Mrs. Jazza calls them.
Pantograph.
Oh, a pantograph, like pantomime.
Yeah, but a graph version. So this is what I mean by pantograph. So this hangs from the rail.
Looks heavy duty.
It's very heavy duty. This hangs from the rail in the ceiling, and you can pull it down when
Show
you
me.
loosen it. There's a string in there, so you must have to loosen the string. How do you do that? Oh, you click that. Boom.
That looks so pro.
Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
How good is that?
That looks good quality.
Yeah,
is it working? It doesn't feel like an eBay pantograph?
No. Well, the idea is you hang the light from it, so it'll have weight on it, so it won't accidentally go back up, but it's easy to push back up. But it'll sit like that.
That looks awesome.
And you click and pull.
And then you can light your
Yeah.
feet.
And these attach to these slidey things, so that you.
You're gonna look so professional. You're gonna feel so important, aren't you?
It's gonna
I can
be
just
awesome.
tell how important you're gonna feel.
Awesome. I was thinking, because we'll have 2 rails on the end and 2 in the middle, we just have 1 on each in each of the sections. So 2 in the back section, 2 in the middle section. What do you think?
Will the 2 in the middle section be down?
What do you mean?
Because I've got to sit in that middle section.
No, you just keep them up and store them up against the beam.
That's fine.
So they'll be
as long as I'm not,
and flat.
as long as
against-
I'm not like, that's not like hanging over my head while I'm trying to like
Well, it'll be up.
do
It'll be like
spreadsheet.
it'll be stored like up against the.
I think that's awesome.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm glad we chose black rail lighting actually.
Yeah, these are like proper heavy duty things. So we've got awesome lights, pantographs, rails, light stands in case I need to put something in the corner or something. And that's this delivery. We've ordered a bunch of different stuff. This is so exciting.
You're so excited, aren't you?
This is so exciting.
It's like someone who's been like spent their whole life sitting on a balsa wood bench from eBay.
Was told they didn't have to go to eBay.
And suddenly they have like, what's the opposite of balsa wood?
Hardwood.
Suddenly they have a designer sofa and they don't know what to do with themselves.
This is amazing. And it comes with different other raily things so you can put the cords through them. So like, because you need power to your lights, so you just run the cords against the ceiling. And that's why we have power points in the ceiling. Plug the light in the ceiling, run the cord on the roof, and put in your light. Yay.
So the whole room could basically be a theatre.
Yes.
Except there'll be nowhere for the audience to sit.
Yeah. That's where the audience sits. Right there.
That's true. What's this?
More presents. This is some acoustic foam. So, do you want to walk them through a...
Oh, this is the cheapie.
Is it? Ah, yes.
This is the eBay. I just spent ages saying don't get stuff off eBay. This is eBay acoustic foam.
We got some eBay, but we have an approach. We're getting a bunch of different acoustic foam. Do you want to walk them through how we're doing it?
So these Jazza wants to use to make hanging. Yeah, that'd look cool. Do like, and then reverse it on the other way.
Yeah, I will.
Jazza wants to make hanging panels to go from the beams so that he can sort of section off the room. Yeah, that looks cool. It's cooler than doing it all the same way.
Yeah.
So you can sort of section off the room so that end, the filming end, can be sort of blocked off by some hanging panels that will be on hooks. He's gonna glue these.
Clap, you can hear it bounce around the room. Whereas we combat that by using things for what's called acoustic treatment. So I'll make some panels like this. Mrs. Jazza bought some cool green, like looking...
They're like leaves. They look like 3D like leaves. They should hopefully blend in, and some of those will go on the walls.
Yeah.
But they'll look a bit like artwork.
Yeah.
And then
we have some ceiling
we
panels.
bought some plain white ceiling panels, which should come soon too. So
we'll probably have some sort of a rug.
So hopefully that will, and some sort of curtains or blinds, and in all that will improve.
So it's not going to be like perfect studio sound like a recording studio, but it's going to be good for filming because it won't bounce around. So when I record videos in there, it'll sound...
So these were like, how much were these ones?
This was cheap. This was like
$55
$55
from eBay for 20. So he's going to make two 10 square hanging things like that.
And I'll have hooks in different places so I can hang them in different places.
Oh, and we also ordered 2 portable sound foam on stands.
Yes. Yeah, that's
So-
what I thought this was. Yeah,
So
no,
they'll
they're
go
bigger.
with these and
They're
be movable
actually, like,
so that he can be a
they're
bit
quite
flexible
large,
with them.
Yeah. So if I set up a little, like
And they come with their own
filming
stand.
location to unbox a product or something, I can frame the image and then just sit those just out of shot, and they'll be really effective. Yeah. Ugh. One piece at a time. Studio 2's coming together. I'm wrapping up today. I haven't shown pretty much anything that I've done at work today because it's all been pretty monotonous stuff. I've done a lot of emails, I've done a lot of just keeping up with stuff that I've gotten behind on, and I've been thoroughly working hard at judging the challenge of the month, and I've made a lot of progress, but my god, was this one difficult. This was the most difficult challenge of the month to judge, not in the least because it was the biggest showing we've had, which is blowing my mind. We've had over 2,300 entries. What? Anyways, I've done the bulk of the main judging, and now I have to go through a refinement process tomorrow and pick the final prize winners and showcase people, but man, it's difficult. That aside, some good bits of random news, one of which is I think I figured out how to do the Apple stuff, so there should be an Arty Games update soon, hopefully. I'm still going to test and just do a little more back-end stuff to make sure it's happening right, but otherwise, cross your fingers for me and hopefully that all goes through. That aside, I've also been in contact with a couple of really cool people, so there's... I can't really say much, but in a bunch of different ways, there's some really cool stuff going to be happening on my channel, and also in particular with hardware. I mean, you saw me get some cool stuff for the studio, but I'm also going to get some cool equipment for the content in the coming months, which is really exciting. Oh, and another exciting bit of cool news, VidCon. I've been chatting with the people who are organizing the main show, because I'm going to have like a 10-minute spot on the main stage at VidCon doing something, which is crazy. Like, at what VidCon do they say, hey, and now we have this artist guy, do something for 10 minutes? I have a few ideas as to what to do and how to do it in an entertaining way on stage in front of thousands of people. But you know what? I'd be interested in your thoughts. What do you think would serve an audience, a live audience, well, to both include the content, the style of things that I do, but also be entertaining and engaging at a live show with thousands of people? You know, like, help me out. What do you think? I have a few ideas, but I'm really interested in your thoughts. If you went to VidCon and I was at that VidCon doing something on stage, what could you picture me doing that would be really entertaining? Keep in mind it's 10 minutes and it should be pretty, you know, low impact as far as the tech requirements and setup and pack up. But keeping that in mind, let me know your thoughts. Anyways, it's time for the question of the day. I'm going to take two. One from Snagadoodle, who says, do you ever participate in your own challenge of the month? I would be interested in your take of the challenge. The answer to that is no, for a couple of reasons. One, time. I have zero time to participate in something, and if I did, I would want to spend a couple of days on something really cool. So that's one of the main reasons. The other main reason is self-esteem. I know that sounds stupid because I'm encouraging you guys to do it, but at the end of the day, because it's my competition, the weight of pressure and expectation feels a lot higher. So, you know, I feel like that's an element. And then the third is, frankly, comparison. At the end of the day, if I enter my own competition, even though I obviously wouldn't be eligible for prizes, it sets either a standard or an expectation for what other people should do, or I don't know, I feel like it would inevitably act like a guide or like a funnel through which people will reshape their own content, and I wouldn't want to impact other people's creative decisions. So as a result, I've never participated in any of the themes of my challenges of the month, and I like that it's separate from me. I really enjoy your creativity in the challenges of the month, and it's my chance to really soak in your creativity and energy, and it's been so fun to see these amazing entries. 2,300. That's crazy. Anyways, and then another question of the day, a couple of people have asked about future prints. Both Marino Romero and Fev Page have asked if I'll be doing prints in the future based on the ones we're delivering for the fundraiser. Mrs. Jazza and I have talked about it. It's a maybe. Considering the interest that we've gotten, we're considering doing future prints. They won't be the same as these prints, of course, because these are signed and limited edition runs that will never happen again. And when I said that, I meant that. But I'm considering maybe doing some prints of something in the future, just something like online that is, you know, gettable. Not signed, but just prints. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I guess until next time, I'll see you later.